Hello everyone, this is Daniel from Structures. This is going to be the first video in a series of videos about Asana. So Asana right now is a planning software that we're using for Florida Tech Rocketry, and it's about how to plan for when you're building a report, from when you're building a project, and then specifically for us, for FTR, it's going to be about um, being organized and being able to put everything that we have, all the tasks, all the assignments that need to be done, accomplish, and being able to move them along the timeline. So think of this as a glorified Gantt chart, but it's on display and you can manipulate it as much as you want, and also be able to communicate with your superiors and also to the part of your team so they know that you're doing things as well, and you know that they're also doing things within the team to help accomplish the goal of building the rocket or whatever other project that you will be doing. So the first thing, of course, you need to do is go to Asana, and that is what we're going to do. So what we need to do is first create an Asana account, and the Asana account has to be with the Florida Tech Rocketry email that we have. I'm sorry, the Florida Tech email that we have. Been saying FTR so much, I apologize. So you go log in, and then you go here to, if you don't have an account, you sign up. And when you sign up, you put in your FIT email, right? So for me, since I already have an account, I'm gonna go back to the website and log in, and we're going here. All right, so this is my homepage every time I go to Asana. Now my Asana is going to be very different from your Asana because it has a whole bunch of more additional things. Because I'm the project manager for structures, I will have more things to do and also more labeling and teams within Asana. So a teams here for Asana is very different from the teams that we have in Florida Tech. So what we have here on the left hand side is the menu. So all the menus that we have here. So you go home. This is my home page. My tasks include everything that everybody does within my sub teams, within other divisions of or project management, since I have an additional thing to be on. So all of these things here going up and down. As you can see, there's assignments, there's management things, there's other assignments, and if you hover over them, it tells you where to find them. See, structures 1, assignment, document. These are links to the SolidWorks videos from Buzzy. And here, find out if we need to enforce, blah, blah, blah. That's something that I need to do for project management. As you can see, it's hovered over here, project management, management structures. That's something that I have to do. And it just keeps on going. And for the next part of the menu here is management structures. There's nose cone structures, general airframe, tanks and piping, fins and thrust. Structures 1 and 2, my own project management. That's for all the project managers of all the teams, all the divisions. They have assignments and tasks to do, and then thermal analysis is another structures subteam. So this part here is the favorites menu. So if you see, I have still some more. And favorites is when you go to, let's say, for example, you go to your teams, which I'm scrolling down to go. I'm going to go to structures. And then favorites is this. This here is when you click here. So instead of going and looking for it and like, oh, where am I scrolling down? You have the convenience of having it up here by clicking the star. If you look here closely, right here, it's going to go away once I click this. See it? It's gone. And now it's back. And I believe you can also move it up. Yes, you can. There you go. You can also manipulate, I want this one up here, I want this one down here, or however you want. It's to your liking. The reason why we have structures in 1 and 2 is not because of anything else, but we have a massive team as of last semester. And we had about 30 people in our team, including the project managers, the chief engineers, and so on and so forth. So because of that, we had to create 2 teams of structures for Asana. So don't get confused that this is 2 different structures. These are the same structures, it's just we have so many. So going down to the next section in the menu, teams, project management. And for example, you can have a team within a team. What does that mean? So for example, project management. You see all the projects here. Once you click on the project management, you have management general, you have management avionics, management propulsion, management structures, GST, documents, and avionics. So for these as well, you can also click the star to make it here on the favorites. So for example, for GST, there it is. On the left hand side of the screen, you can see that there is a new management, a new favorite. So if you look closely, it goes away. And that happens every time when you put it there. So going back to projects within projects. So the structure of Florida Tech is the chiefs, or the chiefs, CEO, CPO, CSO, CFO, those guys. They are their own top part of our structure. And then within that is all the division leads. And then within that is all the sub-team leads within those division leads. So in this case, for Asana, it's the same thing. So it's projects within projects. Projects within projects is the same thing as the hierarchy that we have, from chiefs to division leads, or project leads in this case. So projects, you have management general, avionics, propulsion, goes on and go forth. And all the members are in here, listed here on the middle of the section where it says members. We have a description. We don't have a description, but this will be project management. So like I said, this is the main project management team that includes all the divisions within the project for Florida Tech Rocketry. So for mine specifically, I have all of these things here. See? All right. So for once you go inside your project, you're going to have columns. They're not necessarily going to have names. You make the names. As you can see here, you have an add column. You can name it whatever you like. Going around the earth, for example. You can make more, you keep on going however you want. And how do you make a task for yourself or a task for someone else? You have here, you just click right below where is the plus sign here, this bar. And what that does, it creates a task. So within this task, let's say, all right, now let's go to SpaceX for tomorrow, whatever. Click on the outside around near the edge of the actual tile that you created. So the task is ready there. Now here, as you can see, this is a calendar and this is a person. So the calendar here on the right is where you can put a date on and say, okay, when's the end date? All right, so we're gonna put the end date for tomorrow. I'm gonna assign it either to me or to someone. See, I can put Buzzy, I can put Ryan, and then there's quite a few Ryans within Florida Tech, as you can see. So in this case, I'm going to send it to myself. So now I will see it on my app, which is also similar to this, and it's so much shorter, so much more concise, and you have all the same features, that you have on the desktop, you have it on the app. It's quicker, it's faster, and you get notified every time when someone finishes their thing. Now, how do I get notifications when a team member within the division actually does their thing, or when they are progressing into their stuff? So the way that we have it here, I'm going to delete this here because this is not necessary. As you can see how I did it, you click the three bars, three little dots on the title, right click it with the left clicker on the mouse, delete, confirm the delete, and then that's it. It gets deleted like the previous one here that was shown here before I left. So right here, mainly all of these, for example, let's go to structures, nose cone. They have their own project, which is tasks. In tasks, as you can see, there's quite a few things here. So to do, in progress, and done. As you can see, there's people who have liked it, who have moved it. There's others, not in this case, but there are others that have, say for example, this one I believe is from Travis. So this is from Travis. For example, he completed the task, but I didn't get a notification. So how do I know that he actually finished? I have to log in to Asana, make sure that he actually did it, and then move it from here to here. How do I move that? So for example, I'm going to use Massimo over here in the to-do list. Let's say he's doing R&D. The details, as you can see, the details are in the meeting takeaway from November. So we're going to go over here to the reference, and we're going to open this up, and there's everything that you need to do there. Okay, cool. Now, I created this column as a reference column for structures. So instead of having so many things open at the same time in the browser that you have, which hurts the computer eventually, I thought let's put it all on one thing. So what I did, I created a reference and I added meeting tasks. So specifically for the sub teams, I would have the meeting minutes or the meeting takeaway from Buzzy, or if I make meeting minutes, I will put it there as well, and then put them all into one tile. So for the sub team, this is what they're assigned to do. This is what they've been doing, and this is what they are planning to do, right? That is what this is. And if you want to expand it even more, you can click it. As you can see, a switch to another tile. It does the same exact thing once you type it. And then you open it, this pops up, this whole thing pops up. And then you go to the description, and it says overall design, think general steps. And then this is the game plan for nose cone. So this is how you do it. And then to exit, just exit. And let's move one of these tiles to over here to in progress. So this notifies me on my app, oh wait, they're doing something. So let's say I'm gonna grab this one from Moss. I'm gonna move it to change the column right here to projects. So you have to, for some reason, it's not allowing me to grab it, but apologize, and usually would just drag and would drop. That's how Asana would usually work, is to grab it and drop it. I guess they don't do that anymore. Okay, alrighty then. I guess they updated their stuff. So what you have to do from now on for Asana, you have to grab your own. So here is going to be the assigned task for people. So for example, like I said, you create your own, you assign it to yourself, you put a due date if you like. You don't have to put a due date. It depends. If it's a time-sensitive matter, then you do the timeline and you use the deadlines. If not, then if it's R&D, it's not a big deal. So these are all this column is for to do. So what you do is you go from You click it so you can open the task, and then it says the location, say add this task to one or more of your projects. And now we're gonna change this to in progress. See, to previous updates. It tells you what's going on. And now, so you can see it's over here. To assignments, from to do to in progress. Now let's say for this one is Jake. So, for example, you're gonna click it. You're gonna open this part here. Drop down comes up. You're gonna click done. Now, and you exit. And now it's done. It's here. And then I get a notification on my app, on my phone saying, hey, Jake moved this from to do to done. So that tells me, oh, he actually did something. He finished. He's already done his part. All right, that's perfect. All right, same thing here. If you click, there's also this. If you click here to the three little dots, it gives you this drop-down menu, and you mark complete. Yeah, they may give you a notification on the screen and everything, but the problem is I do not get anything. So I don't get a notification that you've done anything. It tells me nothing whatsoever. The only way that I find out you actually finished it is if I log in into Asana and see it. If not, as you can see, it didn't move from one column to the other. It just says you completed it. That's great, but it doesn't tell me you actually finished it. So how do you do it? You click it, like I did before, change it from to do to done. You exit it, and now it's over here. And that's it. And that's all you have to do. And it goes on for the rest of the sub-teams, as you can see. These are all the sub-teams that I'm involved with within structures. General, this is for all the divisions. This one is specifically for NoseCo. This one is specifically for general structure. This one is specifically for tanks and piping, fins and thrust structure, and then thermal analysis. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it off right here for now. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching me explain Asana for the first time here. I hope that it helps you, serves you well. If you have any questions, you can always send a notification on Slack. For those who have my number, text me for whatever reason for this stuff, for Asana. Thank you for listening, and check out the next one.